All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, that's a good question.
This debris?
Perhaps.
Hey, Rinwell.
Yeah,
Then there might... Let's not...
look, Hootle! One of your buddies!
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important, and learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk?
Yes,
What do you want?
Yeah, what he said.
perhaps, but
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn.
Yeah.
Exact.
I will it would have...
You don't need to be.
Nevertheless, having said that...
Yeah, no. What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems... How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just... Not this way, I guess.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye'm, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye'm! Liberator Deadeye'm! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye'm said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey.
Good.
Really? What?
Yes!
All right, right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes!
Over there!
Huh?
Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of...
I get the feeling Deadeye signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
That Deadime creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadime and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadime just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? Whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
What's wrong? All right.
What the...
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Mm-hmm. Well...
I see.
Oh. Just great.
Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just... got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind...
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Lagiel were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Lagiel is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes!
Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this!
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes!
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the Guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Out of our way!
You're mine!
Ready to go!
Somebody win!
This'll come in handy.
Now or never.
Piercing
Lightning orb!
Take this!
These ones can run rings around us! Reload! Take it! I'm only... Getting started!
It's over!
Here goes!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Eat dirt!
I'm only getting started!
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
They've got me surrounded. Where are you going?
Lightning condensed! Thunder blade! Thunder
Heal!
flame of fury! Burning
Dragon Score!
Spear! Pierce evil!
Blew away!
Light astral blazer! Not in your dreams! Raging storm! Flawless flight!
Rising
Spear!
Viper!
Tiger blade!
No!
Lightning condensed! Thunder
Dragon
blade!
Swarm!
Raging storm!
Explosive
Hear
ring!
me! Flame of fury! Lightning condensed! Thunder
this
blade!
do it!
Lightning condensed! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We can really make weapons with this?
I'll do my best! Going in!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Ignite! Take this!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion! Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Now! First aid! I'll heal you all!
Far enough!
In the wind!
Lunar
Air
Mondo!
thrust! Lightning orb!
Dragon Swarm!
Primed and ready!
Pierce through!
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Rising Viper!
Raging storm!
Dragon Swarm! This
Lightning
one's all mine!
condensed! Thunder never miss!
Demon Fang!
Do it! Tempest open! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
I won't forgive you!
Severing Wind!
Arch shield! Radiant here!
Burn!
This one's right here! I got it!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Airborne beast! My spec!
In the wind! In here!
Raise up!
Get on over there with the others!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let us lightning!
All yours! Dazzle! Here I come! Wind! You're finished! Soaring Light Spear! You're on! It's over!
Not on my watch!
Look sharp!
I'm not done! Wind!
Tiger blade!
Make it rain!
Rinwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! Strike! Stop!
Lightning
Strike!
One more!
Rain Blast!
Tiger blade!
There! This one's
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking. Step it up!
Yeah. You got it. Mirage! Burn in hell!
Lightning orb!
Here I come! Here I come!
Tiger blade! In the wind!
Stardust!
Air thrust!
Soaring Light Spear!
Now! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Xion! 'Cause 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 'cause
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Lightning condemns! Thunder Blade! It's over! Lightning Orb! Mine! Mega Ray! Lightning condemns! Thunder Blade! Lightning Orb!
Finish it!
Shield!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice
Leave
technique!
the ensnaring to me.
Tiger Blade!
Take this!
I'm only
Demon
getting
Fang!
started! Here, Brad!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Fall in the God's own I'm only getting started! Concentration! Fire passion! Tortoise display! Focus! Fire! Don't mind if I do! Back into the fray! Raging Cascade!
I'll smash you! I still got a ways to go.
Way!
Here I come!
One
It's
more!
over!
Look shot! Crescent Moon! Heavy hand!
Fire
up!
It's a dual Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Freeze Lancer!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Severing Wind!
Take this!
Eat this!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Going in!
Raining Slap!
Dragon Storm!
Going in! Make it!
A victory for the ages.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. We should really get some rest. I want to go... back to bed.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
one's got your name on it!
To action!
Graviton!
Bring it on!
Light Astral Energy! Do it!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Bang!
An Astral Energy?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
This one's mine! I'll be
Severing Wing!
Tiger Blade! Do it! Energy! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
No complaints here!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
One more! I'll smash you!
Win!
Here goes! Gemini Aqua!
Take it!
Light
You're
Astral
finished!
Energy!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
I think Hootle senses something. Hi, Hootle!
This one's all mine!
You got it! Thank you.
Tiger Blade!
It's over!
I owe you one!
Photon!
Hurrah!
Flame of
Eat
Fury!
dirt!
Air thrust!
Here I come!
Here's the evil! Sleep now!
Starlight Spear!
Confiscated!
This one's mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the
Supernova! Alright, it's showtime!
Rain Slash!
Get
No further!
nothing gets by me!
Sleep now! I never miss!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Stardust! Soaring Light Spear!
Shining Supernova!
Denied!
More with us!
I'm not done!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Here I come! It's over!
Annihilation!
Raining Slash!
Air thrust! Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. I see plenty of ruins around here, too. Must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Armor won't save you!
Thunderblade! It's like trying to keep up with a wall! Thunderblade! Arch Field! Tiger Blade! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Wind Every Blade!
Dragon Force!
Tiger Blade!
We did it! Now we're never.
Hear me! Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Damn it!
too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Raging Star Ray!
Severing Wind!
Now you see what I can do!
Dragon Meteor!
Glacial Spear. Pierce Evil.
Lightning Slash!
Can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Air Thrust.
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't take your hands off.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Dragon Swarm!
Now I can let loose.
Dance in the
Raining
wind!
Slash!
Time to shine!
Feel.
Hear me! Flame of Fury! I'll be
Burning
shield and
Glacial
fate!
Spear.
Denied!
Pierce Evil.
You're mine! Huh?
Shining
Blazer.
Blazer Ray!
Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Don't get careless. Do my best!
Severing Wind!
Radiant
Fire! Mirage! Here I come!
Here!
It's over!
Raging Cascade!
Wind!
Searing Flame! Hear me! I'm the wind!
It's over!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
This one's
Take this!
Here!
You're finished!
Another
Dragon Swarm!
What an air thrust! Photon Raging
Raining Slash!
No further. How anticlimactic.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take
You
this!
like to handle?
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
Gotta break through!
Raging
Severing Wind! You're mine! You're finished!
This one's in the wind!
Soaring
Air
Light
thrust!
Spear!
This one's mine!
You're
Radiant
mine!
energy!
Eat this!
How about this?
Take this!
Coming through! Take it!
You're finished!
Flying flame! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You're mine!
Confiscated!
Looking good out there.
Just getting started.
That's the spirit. Take no prisoners.
Your power is a spectacle to behold. I'm not trying to be dramatic.
Still, it's a party. Embrace it. You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Here's a healing arm! I never miss!
You're finished! Dragon
Here, let me
Swarm!
help.
I'm going!
Hey, that...
This one's
If it cools up,
mine.
time to get out of the way.
Reload!
Wind!
Raging Cascade!
All back in there to fight!
Glad you have your uses.
Dragon Swarm!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Ignite!
I'll heal you
Take
all
this.
surrounding us! Wind astral
Blow
energy!
away.
Heal the wind!
Armor won't save you!
Huh?
All right. Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Dragon!
Thank you. Hey, that...
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Southern Wind!
Take this!
You're mine!
Tiger Blade! Whoa! Hey! Blazing height! On guard!
Take this!
Back into the fray! Make it rain! Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Hear me! Look sharp! Fury! Raging Storm! Tiger Blade! Here's the evil! Freeze Lancer!
Severing Wind!
Going in!
Stardust!
Here I come! Raging Storm! You're mine!
Here I come!
Plenty left! Far enough!
Shattering up! Make it rain! Trigger!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
There's something in the water.
Now where might those fish be? Looks like I lost it. Nothing's biting.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish.
Yeah!
Okay, change of plans. We should be able to cook here.
We did a lot today, didn't we, Hootle?
I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I wonder what... But we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean...
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.